Hello, crafty friend, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Adrienne of Alice Scraps Wonderland. I'm back with my final guest design of the month for Scrap Diva Designs. This 3D egg pocket or basket is perfect for gifting on Easter. I wanted to share a way that this basket can be utilized after the holiday, and that is to hold a mini album that you can fill with photos from the holiday. The first part of this tutorial will focus on assembling the egg basket. The second will focus on creating the mini album. I'll have all of the supplies I used listed in the description box below, as well as a coupon code for Scrap Diva Designs. So let's get right into this tutorial. I've already cut everything to assemble the 3D egg pocket basket off camera, plus one of the little flowers in the set, as well as a leaf from the Scrap Diva Designs flower die. I've cut the base pieces from cardstock and the decorative pieces from patterned paper. I used Prima's In Full Bloom collection, but you could also use their new spring collection Among the Wildflowers. I cut decorative pieces for both sides of each cardstock piece except for the bottom piece, which just has one decorative piece. To assemble, start by folding the base piece at the score lines and the two side pieces on the straight edge score line. Use liquid adhesive to glue the side pieces onto the base piece, lining up the edges. Then fold over the triangles at all the score lines on the side pieces. We want to attach the back, but we want to hide those tabs in between the pattern paper and the cardstock layer of the back. The easiest way to get the sides to curve just right is to attach them to the back of the patterned paper. However, we also want to make sure the patterned paper sits just right on the cardstock back. I'm temporarily holding the patterned paper egg back to the cardstock back with some little clothespins. Apply some liquid adhesive to the inside of one of the tabs on the bottom piece and slide the egg backing over the tab so the patterned paper sits to the front and the cardstock to the back. Ensure that the cardstock piece sits flush against your surface when it sits upright. After pressing the patterned paper into the adhesive, remove the cardstock piece. Now you can easily glue the triangle tabs to both sides of the back of the patterned paper, and they will line up and curve perfectly on either side. If you are enjoying this tutorial, don't forget to give this video a like and to hit the subscribe button for more content like this. Before putting the front piece on, let's attach the other decorative pieces for the bottom and sides. Use adhesive to attach the bottom decorative piece. Before attaching the four side pieces, use your fingers to gently shape the patterned paper to the curvature of the sides. Add adhesive and glue them in place. To attach the front, you could probably do it a little easier than I did. I used the same method as attaching the back pieces. However, you could glue the triangle tabs to the back of the cardstock piece, then add the inside decorative patterned paper over the top to cover the tabs. Whatever is easiest for you. Once you have the cardstock piece and inside decorative piece in place, add the patterned piece to the front side. Then add on the cardstock back and final patterned piece to decorate the back of the basket. Now that we've assembled the egg pocket, let's decorate it a bit. I'm adding some ephemera and one of the little flowers from the 3D egg pocket die set. Use some shaping tools to give the petals of the flowers a bit of life. Glue the layers together, then add some shaping to the leaves. Add a gem to the center of the flower, then add your decorations to the front of the pocket with liquid and foam adhesive. I'm also adding in some lace flowers and a few additional gems. For a bit of sparkle around the egg back, I'm adding this diamond trim. To adhere it, work in small sections, applying liquid glue, and then press the back of the trim into the adhesive. Now we can work on decorating the back. I'm using the Spring Words 2026 die, the flower die, and the little flowers from the 3D egg pocket die. I cut the phrase Easter in full bloom from the Spring Words 2026 die, cutting the base layer from white cardstock once and the upper layer 3 times from purple patterned paper for extra dimension. Here you can see me gluing the layers together. Shape the flowers and leaves with shaping tools and glue the layers together. Add some gems to the centers. Then glue the words, flowers, and leaves to the back of your egg, as well as some additional gems, and this egg basket is complete. Now let's make the mini album. You can decorate your album however you like, but I'll take you through some of my process here for inspiration. I'm using the inner layer of the egg back with the debossed lines as the pages of this mini album. I cut 5 of these for the cover and pages, as well as one of the chicken wire layers of the 3D egg pocket die set for the cover. Start by gluing the chicken wire layer to the cover of the mini album with liquid adhesive. I'm further decorating this mini album with the Slimline Bunnies die and curl one of the ears between my fingers. I attach the nose to the bunny. This bunny is getting the bow from the 3D egg pocket around its neck for decoration. I'm gluing the layers together only at the center so that I can lift the layers up for dimension. For the title of the album, I used the word Easter from the Spring Words 2026 die, gluing 3 layers together. Then I glue all of these elements onto the cover of the mini album with foam and liquid adhesive. I've got some flowers I want to add to the bunny, but I want to work on the back side of the cover first. But before I go further, I punch a hole into all of the pages of the mini album by lining up the pages and punching through all of them at once. I'll be using a binder ring to hold the pages together. Since these pages will flip up, we have to design the back sides with the egg facing downward. I add a white cardstock mat for a future photo, then ephemera and dies to decorate the page. To keep the album from becoming too thick, I recommend using 1 to 2 millimeter thick foam adhesive. Now that the back of the cover is done, I can flip it back over to the cover and add the little flower crown to the bunny. And now I'm just going to let you enjoy the process of these other pages, some with photo mats and some with only decorations. I use many of the same dies, but also use the nesting flower die on one of the pages as well. On this page, I used another bunny, but added a bow die from my stash along with some vellum ephemera. On the final page, I added the bird from the Spring Memory Decks die. I cut two of the bird and layered them together, curling the wing up on the top layer. Finally, add all the pages to the binder ring and then add some charms. Add your album to the egg basket and you are ready to scrap your memories as soon as the photos are printed. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that it shows that you can use this die even after Easter to hold all of your memories in them. I can't wait to see what you create with the 3D egg pocket die from Scrap Diva Designs. And until next time, happy crafting.